Hello, beautiful people, wherever you are. Welcome back. It's underscore Gintu, back again to the root of today. And gonna be giving you the update on what is taking place right now and what is ongoing into this segment of today, because we have been ever bringing much of the response that this has been this way and that one has been that way. But right today, people are asking about what is the update until today, what is ongoing, and everyone is now putting the effort forward to make sure that the title deed or the logbook is found for anyone who has a car. And you know now Kenya doesn't have a car or a logbook, so there's nothing can just happen with a logbook. And also you cannot put a motorbike logbook. It is worth very less, so they want something, an asset. So as whenever you put your logbook there, it's gonna be standing for 100,000 Kenya shillings as a bond. And rate up to date is still at the let's talk about a remand, and it's for 14 days until the first. I talked about 11th and 2024. You're gonna be coming back to the second time to the court to make sure that is clarifying and nullifying much of the case that is ongoing up to today. And as far as everything was put in position, you heard about what had already taken place yesterday about Mogesi and Ernesto, and also Mayuguno, what had happened yesterday. Even they just rushed out of the village to make sure that they are going out for their security purposes. But due to unconditional circumstances, I think Mogesi is back, but Ernesto is still under unknown areas. And up to this point, I can just say that even whenever somebody talk about it can be intimidating you. So today we are going to have a conversation, me and Mogesi again, to make sure that we are going to be asking the questions about is he going to make sure that is putting the case again and to reinforcement, or so as it can be heard, or we're going to be making sure that now he reported one of the case of his sister at the local police station, but nothing happened because of the luring of money and money laundering, and also talk about the bribery that was ongoing into that position. And there's nothing that happened. Even the chief took the responsibility to go and ask what has been the problem, and did your case being tackled. And Mogesi talked about it has never been tackled, and it was then diminished that way with money. And right now, even how the UNICEF came, most of the people are talking about Gintu, you're part of that program of the UNICEF to make sure that this kind of the people are brought into law, and the law should follow its course. But due to unconditional circumstances, things are just moving. It's that no one as a YouTuber, no one as an individual in Yabuhanse knows even how the case was styled, and knows how the case was being bailed, and also how the case was placed onto the table of the court, and make sure that they're discussing it and judging what is coming. So that case is withheld with the UNICEF organization to make sure that I was there at the villa during the December, talk about December holiday, and also talk about the December festival that was there at Kenge's place, and I was part of the program, so I could not record anything, but I had much of the things that were just ongoing. But due to unconditional circumstances, I was young in terms of the YouTube, then nothing I could have done in terms of that. And somebody who took some of the videos of this guy could just narrate much of that. I cannot go much of that into details, because that is still under the progress, and also the intervention, and also talk about the court gonna be deciding what is coming outside relevantly. And also people might be asking how did it happen to this guy called the Kenya driver could be arrested. Let me tell you a story. It happened that way. There's the organization, it's based in Nigeria, and it's in Africa, Nigeria, and it has some embassy from the United States. It has an embassy in Kenya, and they called about the embassy, talk about the UNICEF from Nigeria, because that's where the headquarters of Africa is, and they communicated to the embassy of the United States in Kenya. Then they sent one of the agent, so as he can come and make sure that is analyzing everything as accordingly. And whenever he landed to Kurialand, which is Nyabohanse, he had already an evidence and everything that was ongoing. And they just went to school direct, where the lady who is being accused, they went there and they just took the lady and they went with the lady to the custody or the police station, which is the biggest station in this area. So even they just brought the order to the police, the local police in Nyabohanse. They asked about you have some very few hours, you should have brought the culprit onto the law right now. And how the things were just moving is that this guy who is the Kenge driver was driving the motorbike towards one of the party that they were just making at Sirare. And also you can know the shenanigans of these two people, how they were just maneuvering here and there. And that's how it was just caught via the police, who are the local police who were ordered, and everything was sa, and that's how it was. He was now arraigned in the jail. And also talk about he was carrying the talk about the Didi uncle, and some people will be asking, where is the Didi uncle right now? I'm the only person who knows where the Didi uncle is, nobody else apart from me. And people will be asking, where is the Didi uncle? I can just tell you as a secret a little bit that this is the courtesy of Gintu, because I always talk about I have the information A to Z of about wherever you can just rush to. I'm just with you hand in hand. And the real fact is our Didi uncle, whenever now this Kenge driver was arraigned, the only thing that happened was one. He was told that, hey, now he was remaining with the motorbike. He doesn't know how to ride the motorbike, and he was stranded with the motorbike on at the road. And they talked about now you can just ask for anyone. So he called one of the guys who is called the makeover, and makeover went to where the police caught the Kenge driver, and they took the motorbike from there, took the Kenge driver from there, and they left the motorbike there with the Didi uncle hanging, not knowing where and what is next, because he knows he's even the hotspot, and people are looking for him east and west. So he had to disappear out of the village with an immediate effect. And to the real fact is one that now the makeover was, they called the makeover from the villa, and he went and took him from where he was and raided him back to home, which is the villa. And the Didi uncle had to pack everything to make sure that he's leaving with an immediate effect, because his Didi boss called the Didi Fred called and talked about, I have a safe house where you can just go, because I have a friend of mine where you can just go and hide and get out from that village, because it's hot and it's fire. And also how the things are running right now, it means that I cannot reveal where he is right now, but whenever he can just spot me anything, I'm gonna be revealing, and anyone can just know where he is. Sometimes he cannot, and that's why I'm posting that equation that do you know where the Didi, what happened to the Didi uncle, and where is the Didi uncle? Is no longer available. And people are asking about why could the Didi uncle have a title deed and bond the guy out. But the real fact is one, even the person you are dealing with, he cannot even recognize your presences. It means that you are nothing. And that's what now the Kenge driver is seeing unto the law right now, because they have everything to put in position. I have one person onto them platform here right now, so as I can just speak, because we have talked about he was being lured with money. And yes, hello. How are you, man?
I'm good.
What's up, man? What's the problem, man?
Things are rendimaring, man.
What's the problem? Rendimaring how?
About what I posted last.
Okay. Do this, eh? Let me call you, because I'm calling you with the credit direct. Let me get some minutes so as we can just talk.
Okay.
1 minute. So guys, let me buy some minutes. This is Mayani. I was talking about Mayani yesterday because he was part of the program. He was being lured with money with talk about the Kenge firstborn to make sure that he's interfering with everything and all the things with the Abasa. So I want to know much about what is ongoing right now between this guy is called Only Mayani, to know what is the real point that is coming out from this guy and right now. So let me get him to the call so as we can just speak 2-3 things and narrate, is the money was lured or money was not lured to the account and everything like that. So let's hear from him right now, and I want to make sure that everything is coming to you live, because we don't have to talk and nothing until we have the evidence onto this position. Let's hear from him.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. What's up? Introduce yourself, man.
Yeah, man. Are you one-on-one or you are calling me?
I am one-on-one live because you have called me while I was in one-on-one live.
Okay, I'm only Miani.
Okay.
I'm Miani.
Okay, only Miami, man.
Yeah, man. Things are limbering, bro. I don't understand. Even I'm not staying at home
What is the problem? You are not understanding what?
because the case of Mayuguno and it's Obasa.
And let me ask you a question here.
Yeah.
People are talking about you are already rewarded with money, so as you can interfere with everything. Is it true or it's false?
Mayuguno attacked me on the road.
Attacked you on the road?
Yeah.
And
I was not having any option to do, so I do what he said.
So what was the intimidation about? Can you narrate how you met and what he told you and how he told you to do it?
With me, I was from work. Then I take shower. I was going now to upload the video. When I was on the road, he blocked me on the road. He having a motorbike. Then he told me that there's things that you people that you are saying, and like you are a young YouTuber and you are being used with Mogesi and Gintu, that you spread my names. So I just told him that, so are we lying? So what he said is, let me tell you first. First, he was like, he was very angry. Even he was like, he wanted to beat me, man.
Yeah.
He catch the shot and told me, can you listen to me?
So he just got your shot to the neck and he was pulling you. Then he told you?
I listened to him.
Listen to me.
Yeah, he told me that he's not the father of Abigail. So, yeah, and we should not put his name. So he told me, you have to do a video. You have to do a video, and you have to say that I'm not the father of the child, because I'm not the father. He told me the father of the child is a motorbike rider.
Is a motorbike rider.
So with me, even I don't know that motorbike rider. So I just make it the video and say it was a motorbike ride, because he gave me 500 shillings and he told me, if I'm not doing that video, I will know that he is a Tanzanian.
Okay. So you got money from this guy and told you that if you don't do such kind of a video, you will know he's a Tanzanian.
Yeah, so me, I just said, let me just do it, but I didn't know it will be like that.
It will have the consequence. Why couldn't you inform us? Because we are above everything and making sure that the case that it's on the boat, we are handling it with care. So why couldn't you inform us so as we can just give you the directive on what to do?
With me, bro, even I wanted to say I'm sorry because I don't know what happened. Because I know I
What
have just.
happened? What happened is you have money already. You are given money, and whenever you are given money, you accepted, you got the money, you put it into your pocket. It means that now you are hand in hand with the guy. Now you are collaborating.
No, I was not thinking of that. I take it because the background of home. I just because that day we didn't have something to put in the stomach. So my mind, I just say, if this man can bring, he's giving me the money and I'm hungry. So let me just do it, and I didn't expect it will be big like that.
So you took money and now you sold everything. Now you sold your talk about your trust. Now it's now sold already because like right now I don't think if Mogesi can ever think about even accepting you right now.
Bro, me even with me, I don't know. I can say just I have cost a lot,
You have
and that's
cost a
why I have
lot.
just say it's good maybe to quit these things because I'm making, even I'm losing my friends because of nothing, because of things that even they don't concern me.
So the thing that you did, it's that you never informed us and you never told that, okay, Gintu, there's a day I did with your video and there's a day I told you, hey, make sure that tomorrow you are coming. I have a work so as we can just do and we can do a video from that work where at my fish ponds there. Then you never came about to that position, and also the only video that I saw onto the platform, you are talking about that you have got the person who is the father to Abigail. Then after there, we met in the evening, and I told you that I don't think if that kind of a video you just put there, it could be very necessary because even, do you remember Obasa's mother calling you?
Yeah, I remember.
So what did he say about it, man? She
She told me that I have to remove the title.
So did you do it, man?
No, I asked Mugesi, and Mugesi told me you just leave it like that.
Then why next then you talked about now this is not the guy? So you were lured with money, and that guy used the money, and also due to unconditional circumstances of your poverty, so he took it as an advantage so as he can lure you with money, because they know that why can't they give me money because I'm there. Everyone, money is not enough for everyone, so you can lure everyone. So why did you sell your trust with 500, man? You could have come. Why could it? Even Mogesi sometimes, even while I'm just in the live, he also talked to me, or I'm just one-on-one, talks to me that, again, to please, I don't have supper. I can send this to you, man. There's no problem about that. Maybe you think that, okay, only this guy is the person who has money. No. My friend, you can never know the people's account. You can never know the pocket of anyone. So why couldn't you ask me that, okay, bro, I have just got this kind of some miscellaneous challenge from this guy. He's intimidating me and telling me that I have to do a video, not knowing that, okay, from your experience, who is the baby daddy of Abigail? Tell us.
You know what to get into?
Yeah.
With me, first of all, I can say I'm sorry for what I did.
Yeah.
Because with me, he just found me on the road, and because you can't say that I just became friends with them. It was just, I was just saying, let me take this money, but it was like I'm going to shame them, but it's turned back to us.
Okay.
Yeah, but me, I was just saying, if you give me money for free, why should I mbona nikatae kuchukua? I just take it, and because I was for sure I have nothing to put in the stomach, I just say let me take it. But for me, I was just maybe I'm just I don't know, I don't understand these things, but I think I know I have the wrong bad, bro. I'm just wanted to talk, and some words are disappearing.
So
nothing to say because already I have wrong.
Yeah.
I never knew it, bro. But I never knew that I'm going to make something like that.
So my point is one, to me you have not wronged to me, but you have wronged to the family of Obasa, not me. And I was just part of the program taking care of her, and somebody already had talked to me that I'm going to pay for the tuition for that girl. Now I don't think it's going to be moving ahead. Yet even the girl herself, she doesn't know herself what she's doing. And they were talking about how the things were just moving yesterday, and you're going to be knowing it. For me, you don't have anything. We can just meet and we can just talk. There's no problem, me and you. The only thing is, due to that platform of Obasa, you cannot be part of the program again. And yeah, the thing is, you just cool down and let other things to run so as they can be neutralized. Then everything gonna be continued. You just continue the own videos. There's nothing that's coming to you. There's no one is going to intimidate you about that. And forgone is forgone. Let's deal with what is coming. Yeah.
But you know, then Gintu.
Yeah.
But with me, even I think sometimes I will be like I will be free and talk the truth because
Yeah.
I'm trying to live, you know, like a video of today.
Yeah.
I just leave it. I just say that I don't want any problem of YouTube, but suddenly I was told you have to do a video like this and this. So I just do it because me, bro, I can say, even if you know, I think I should meet you. I told you without seeing this on internet.
Okay, no problem, no problem. So make sure that I have only 1 hour where I am. I'm gonna be calling you so as we can just meet, eh?
Yeah,
In your
sure.
Sure. No problem, man. And we can just talk. There's no problem about me and you, man.
Yeah, but me, some videos that I make, I'm being told you have to do a video like that. So even so, so the blaming is coming to me, but the person who is telling me to do those things, it's just I'm clearing his name, but my name.
But my question before you leave is one. Miani.
Yeah.
Who is the baby daddy of Abigail?
For sure, with me, I don't know.
So why did you do a video then?
That's why I'm telling you. It's like
So
I don't want to put my friends like I can say that let me be the way they have said that I'm a lie because I have just lied. But someone who is the one who told me you have to put that video like that. Even he give me the title, even the concept. But now it's the case is turning to me.
yeah.
And that's why, hey, bro, even I don't understand.
So no problem. I'm gonna be coming so as we can just talk and clear the error because I know how to fix that one.
Okay.
See you in Nyabwanse.
Okay, but not in public. You have to call me.
No problem. I'm coming one-on-one.
Okay.
So that was let's talk about is Mayani, and he was the one who was lured with money from the firstborn of Kenge to make sure that he's doing a video to make sure that he's not tagging the guy. And I can just reveal this as a fact. We have never talked about who is, and even everyone is asking onto the platform, who is the baby daddy of this guy? Who is the baby daddy of the girl, or of the child? Or who impregnated Obasa? Who was it? And even I went forward and I spoke to the mother, the parents. They talked about it. That one doesn't matter. Let's go forward with the lady. But the lady betrayed us. And from that position, people might be talking about now we are scamming about that. And I don't think if I'm going to be continuing that kind of a progress. Let me look for another person who is ready to make sure that everything is possible. And yesterday you saw her onto the platform of talk about the firstborn of Kenge, and no one people are talking about she was being forced to do that. But if I went and I saw that video this way, that lady was not forced. You cannot be forced and talk this way I'm talking. If you are forced, everyone can just see the mood, how you asked questions, and you are repeating yourself. Yeah, what did you say? Okay, let me tell you. But I don't want to tell you that. That's the thing we could be saying, but you are now forced. But she was openly talking about everything. And also, she clarified that this guy is not who? This guy is not the baby daddy of Abigail. I never knew what was going on now. So she knows who is the baby daddy. So for me, to that point, I can just say that I have withdrawn my services. Let me continue with the people who can help themselves. Guys, this is how everything is just moving onto this segment, and I can just say that we have much of the things to relate and to make sure that everything is coming to you live, and everything is so fantastic. And I was talking about the issue of our uncle, and is not around the village. It's about that he got a call from the Kenya, from the abroad, and talked about make sure that you are getting out of that company, because things that are coming there now are more worse than you think. So you have to move one-on-one live and get out of that village with an immediate effect, because he knows what actually was being undertaken into that position and what has been arranged to make sure that they are communicating it verbally. And everything will be coming to you live, and it's one-on-one coverage from this segment, and everything is coming to you as planned. And make sure that I'm going to have a little call and also a chit chat to make sure that all the people are just talking about now. You are the reactor, now the reactor. They're now reacting on each other. And I think now what's going on here, it's that they are going to be smelling some cats somewhere, and it's going to be very bad, because what is now ongoing, it means that now this party will be accusing the other party, talking about you are taking our people into the custody. And one of the people are talking about the one who is making sure that these people are put in custody. And I was about, you don't know the idea what's going on right now. And we have just left that case the way it is, and no one knows what is prevailing from that position. And also, about how the people now are coming together, because if you can just find that this is intimidating the other one is intimidating the other person, it means that we're going to be having a solidification way or a mediation way to make sure that maybe one day it's going to be smelling cat. We're going to be hearing that, okay, now we are in a contribution of somebody to lay rest in peace. And you know how somebody is now talking about, I'm going to be now, you're going to know who I am and where I'm coming from. It's going to be now something that is solidifying unto the community. So we have to make sure that everyone who is pointing and making sure that you are pointing the finger, make sure that everything going to be coming one-on-one clear on what is ongoing. But these issues of the girls and the minors and everything, I think that people are now becoming too much, because I started the platform to make sure that I'm helping the ladies to go back to school, but unconditionally, and now people started getting the idea. I brought the idea, then they come into the idea and spoiled the idea about returning them to the school. And whenever I start this, they start going to that place to make sure that they are now getting some views. Maybe they are now being platformed already to make sure that I'm giving them a correct talk about a correct counseling, and also we chit chat and we conversate and make sure that this kind of the people are going back to school. But unfortunately, now it becomes like it's now a content, and the ladies now are bewitched. I don't know if they're bewitched, and I don't know how they're gonna be. And now they're coming to the platform talking about now this, talking about that one, talking about the other one, and it's now bringing some of the confusion. And I see this platform of Obaset gonna be bringing much of the chaos into the system, and I'm gonna be talking about I'm gonna be rest a little bit about it and let it prevail the way they want. Because if we talk about now the firstborn of Kenge is not the baby daddy. So it means that she knows who is the one, and it's going to be now progressing the way they need, because they have talking about Ngutu, the widow, is the person. Talk about Kenge driver is the one. Now talking about the driver, talk about the motorbike rider is the one. So it is now becoming so pathetic, and no one can just answer such kind of the things. And they're going to be now rumor mongering outside here, and everyone now talk about I'm going to settle at my party. Now Ernesto is now just on the run, talking about going to be caught and also going to be intimidated. So it's something that it's going to be affecting much of the progress onto this place. And I want to be making sure that this kind of the issue is going to be settled, as I'm going to be taking the boys down and make sure that we're going to be conversating each one and each other off camera to make sure that these boys are coming together. Because if now it's now money becoming now a problem, you are now the other party is now getting money to this party to make sure that they are solidifying the other ones and getting them back and backing them up. It means that this is gonna be something very bad. And also I looked at the video of firstborn of Kenge with Obasa, and it was not pleading because it seems that they were talking about the parties, the mother was not there, the parents were not. But whenever I saw it, talk about the big brother was there, he was talking about it, and they introduced it. Even the brother, I ever hosted him onto my channel and talked about the problems he's gonna be having, and I raised that something, and people started helping the guy. Now it was the one talk about the brother to Ernesto now was part of the program, because he was the one who was receiving some money and also getting some 2-3 things. We're going to be hearing it from Ernesto one-on-one today. After a little bit of this video, we're going to be coming to you live to make sure that he's clarifying and making sure that everything is considered done. Because if it's not that way, things are going to be smelling cat outside here. And I start smelling cat, because it's now going to have that, okay, now you don't know where I'm living, I'm going to be now doing this and living to Tanzania, and there's nothing you can just do and you cannot stress me. So I think that is where now this kind of the scenario is bringing this nature up to. And Nyabohanse telenovela and shenanigans, you have seen what is now becoming more of now like if you hear that this person is talking about you are the person who did that, it's now becoming like this person is now gauging it this way, gauging it that way, and I'm gonna be coming to you and tell you that hey Gintu, now I'm giving you now 10,000 Kenya shillings, do a video. It's now be going that way, because now I'll be using my YouTube to sell this way and to sell that way, and I've recognized what is ongoing onto the platform outside here, and the solidifying and also the sympathy takers, how they want to take the advantage now onto this platform. And I'm gonna not be hosting anyone onto the channel already, and I'm gonna be now updating you what is next and how we're gonna be evolving what is coming next onto this platform. Keep it tuned, keep it locked, because other things are coming from this video. Others are evolving to know. Mogesi has talked about hey, I'm just back home, so you can just come so as you can just talk. I want to know where he was, how everything was, and what is ongoing right now, because the sister is coming from school. Is he going to take the responsibility again to the court, or going to take the responsibility back to the police station and analyze everything and to come to you live, which is one-on-one onto this platform. They are waiting for me right now, so as you can just have a little conversation. And I closed that chapter of talking about this is this party supporting this, and this is the party not supporting that one, and we're gonna be coming to you live, and it's one-on-one. Keep it locked, everyone who is supporting, and make sure that you are listening onto this platform. Keep it tuned, keep it locked, because outside here it's smelling cat, and we're gonna be solving that before now it starts to smell dogs. Because if we do this one, things are gonna be helter-skelter outside here. And I don't want the team to be in such kind of a place of this way and that way, because some people talk about this party knows this party, this one knows this one. For the real fact about, I can just say to the audience is one, I'm going to settle this kind of the boys down to make sure that they are coming into one thing, because this one is talking about you have minors, and this one is talking about you are supporting this one, but these people are already married. These people is now going to this one, so it's something that it's smelling, and whenever I just settle with each other and make sure that this person is on good with this one and this one is on good with that one, so it's gonna be settled. Now they're now confusing us, so as they can be luring people money and talk about, now I want that team to be out. Once upon we were together, now we want now again the reactors in Nyabohanse now to talk about, now we are separating again into two. Now it will be this party and the other party. I'm not going to fall into such kind of a scenario. I have much of the things to do. I want to be supplying the greens to their mothers and also supporting the ladies who will be willing to go back to school, and also whoever will be part of my program to continue with it. But whenever I open such kind of a program, they're gonna be coming back to it, because this is what is there, because it's from the village. And whenever we talk about, let me put this person onto the platform, make sure that people are helping and doing this and this, now it becomes a content. Now everyone will be talking about 3-4 people going to the same girl to ask about, hey, I heard about the story, so can you put us this way? Can you put us this way? So it's something that's chaotic into the background here, and also even the ladies who are being hosted, it's gonna be very chaotic to them, because now whenever you are hosted and talk about, you're gonna be helped this way. And I think this kind of now they talk about the person is going back to school, you're gonna be quitting the YouTube and make sure that he's focusing to the school. If it's phone or it's YouTube, it's YouTube. If you enter into YouTube, no more school ahead. If it's school, make sure that there's no YouTube is prevailing. But we cannot talk about, we can give restriction to everyone on what to do and the life, but you can have to select which is the best. Whenever I come unto you, it's gonna be the best reason to reason with them that this is the point to take home, this is not the point to take home. And also I'm gonna be talking to the parents of Obasa today, so as I can just have the response from them, because they were talking about the parents who are not there and the mother left and this and this and this happened. I want to know more about how it has been and what is prevailing up to this position right now. I'm gonna be reaching out to that position so as I can bring you one-on-one conversation and to make sure that we are solidifying and also rectifying the mistakes where they were. And guys, if we have just wronged, sorry for what it is happening, and we're gonna be making sure that we are rectifying where the mistake gonna be evolving from. So keep it in tune, keep it locked, keep it coming. Things are coming to you, kaboom, and it's one-on-one. Whoever has to be helped, let's help. Whoever is maybe talking about you're gonna not be helped, you're gonna be doing that and these and those ones, we're gonna be saying that God rescue and prevail the way you want. Because if you talk about you are not the one, you are not the one. You are not the one. You do some videos, everyone, and all of the people who are just putting you onto the platform, maybe they walked with you already. And now you're talking about this one, no, walked with me, but never done anything. Yeah, okay. You go to this one, it was part of my program, but I never done anything with the guy. You go to another, so it's now being, everyone now will be coming in. I have a YouTube channel. Can you clarify that I'm not the baby daddy? I have a YouTube channel. Can you clarify that I'm not the baby dad? So it will be that way, and I don't think it's gonna be successful how we want it to be, but they have already messed. So I'll be going on with Queen Nyabohanse to make sure that the program is ongoing. On this Saturday, we're gonna be getting out the sanitary pads, and this is the village I am, called Isibania village today, making sure that I'm getting some of the information because girls are now coming home. I'm here to arrange 2-3 things about the ladies who are being to this village, because it's an interior village that it requires much of the sanitary parts and help of the girl child to improve in his or her own study and to this platform of today. So I'm here to talk to the village elders and also talk about the authorities that are here to make sure that I'm getting one of a good field, and also people will be getting the awareness and also the information so that they can come. And people are talking about let's not have the married people onto the program, let's have the girl child, who is emphasis and our project, to make sure that the ones who are receiving much of the sanitary pads to them. And also that's why I'm just onto this village, to make sure that I'm gauging them. But whenever I've reached here, talk about everyone is at the funeral. There is a funeral here, and I want to be now meeting everyone at that funeral, and we can just have a conversation, because it's one of the only ceremony that can bring people together, like right now, so as we can talk to this party and the authorities and the council of elders and everything, to make sure that these ladies are coming, and I tell them how it will be helping, and the people will be bringing, to make sure that they're kindring and counseling these kind of the girls to come out with everything very possible. And I think now Nyabuansi is becoming more of telenovela. I want to be now moving outside of Nyabuanse, because whenever these people see this is a girl from Nyabuanse, oh, I've ever seen this girl, so they're gonna be coming to see, or to forsake and see what is ongoing. So I can talk about it's something that is bringing some chaos and interruptions between each of the parties, because I got somewhere and introduced to the people, and the other group come again and interview the girl, the other group come from this side, interview the girl, and the thing that we ever talked about at the first introducing her onto the system talked this way, but whenever now these people continue coming, they're going to be changing the attitude and also changing the environment, how it's now looking like outside here. And I think now this is the village I want to come, because I've seen it's not that good village muchly, and it's scarcely, they talk about the homes are scarcely outside onto this position, and I think it's gonna be very, very well onto this side. So keep it tuned, keep it locked. This is _Gintu, and it's coming to live. You can call me Gintu, and it's one of the program that YouTube has recognized my name already. Talk about Gintu. Coming soon, coming to you.